shit.
Oh man, we're starting Dungeons and Dragons Shadows of a War, session number 14.
Bye, bro.
Oh yeah, this is being streamed at 6:20 p.m. on the 1st of February 2020. Per Chris's request, I did the thing at the beginning of the stream to signify that was the beginning of the stream, and because I like to, I also said the name and the time and the date that this is being streamed at. Woohoo. Woo! Now, you might see over here, hey, there are little fucking dice rolls that we did in between the sessions. What's that about, BRG?
So, all those wonderful stuff that you rolled is going to determine the location, the danger, and
Awesome.
how easy is it going to be for you to find a place to set up a base camp.
That's neat.
Cool.
So, rolling low wasn't that bad of an issue.
So my
for
four,
the
What
location.
the hell?
so the 4 did not
There it
screw
is.
us over. Good to know.
Almost did.
Can I?
Nice
It
one.
almost
Brandon.
screwed us over.
Because if you
Is my charisma
take a look at the map with where Moore is, generally I kind of based off the place where the dots are on Moore. And so if I go by from the top, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, which is really close to the main place, which you'll be going to at some point, but you don't need to go right now.
Okay. You should probably add the map in the kernel at some point so we can just, like, look at it.
I would love to.
Nah, we don't need to see the map. That's just window dressing.
Also, according to BRG, when we first initially made the map, apparently made it wrong.
It's a fun story about that. So essentially, both me and Ian essentially sat down and spent 3 weeks trying to figure out the math for it. And then about, I want to say, 2-3 days later, after we finally got he started to work on the map and he showed me the scaling, I was looking through the Dungeon Master's guide and found out that they have a way to scale and everything already built in.
Got a +5 modifier. Hold on.
Oh, that's
So-
nice.
Please tell me you guys did your leveling.
That's what I was doing right now.
How
I'm on the very tail end. I'm editing some fucking macros, so I have some fucking. So I don't have to type as much.
It's all good.
Like, I needed to roll my HP, and that was it, I think. For the most part, everything else was automatic, so I'm good.
Because this bullshit ass motherfucker. I'm on multi-class.
That's
Okay,
because
I don't know
you're-
what... You continue.
you go first. I'm good.
It's like I'm on multi-class.
Yeah,
don't
buddy.
get that.
I don't know
Why the
why,
fuck is that at
because
the end?
I'm doing my art stuff again, and it's doing that same, like, thing where it freezes randomly. I don't know if it's because of what plugs I have my tablet plugged
Easy.
into, or if it's because we're on roll 20,
Ayo, fucking
or if
wasted
it's
it.
because we're in a call.
There we go.
It could be both of that.
Alright. All the macros work, we're good.
Because I know I can draw with not talking
Cool.
and stuff.
Why?
So I'm just gonna... Let's see. I should
So
be...
there goes your luck, by the way.
Fuck yeah, fucking wasted it immediately. Yeah!
Congratulations.
Hmm.
You're gonna need it.
Fuck no, I am invincible.
Says
Don't say that, Chris.
Fuck you, I'm invincible. I don't give a shit.
Chris,
God,
they are gonna
yeah.
fuck us.
Are you more invincible than, Guts?
Fuck yeah. You know how many times Guts has almost died?
Almost. Never have.
Yeah,
That's-
you know how many
that's-
times I've almost died?
Once?
Yeah, I think I took a little bit of damage like once. Fuck you.
that was during the Halloween special.
Yeah.
And that was
Oh,
because
shit went south all the time.
pitch went down, and then by the time, and then Guts almost went fully down, and you were the only one that was kind of basically left.
Ayo.
Had a decent amount of health. The rules were lucky for you in that one.
Lucky roll time. Fuck.
Alright, so last session we learned that a bunch of the people from Guts's and Cassandra's mercenary group are going to be helping us in this little adventure and more.
Do you remember their name?
That's a good question.
A good DM writes
real
things
fucking
down.
honest? I don't know their fucking names.
The answer is I did actually fucking I did actually make
Those
the
are
character.
fucking names anyways. Who needs to know their names? They'll be okay.
I mean, probably Pitch, since they don't know anyone.
Ranwin, Wrestler, Surfan, and Van Ark.
Are you gonna name the tokens?
Who would have named the tokens?
Presumably the Dungeon Master.
Bah,
Maybe
who
so we can
named
know
the tokens?
who is who, and without having to fucking really learn.
I suppose I'll give him a name.
Did you not want to?
It was just something I was being lazy about.
Ah.
Being lazy is the best time.
Except when you need to get things done.
Fuck no, always be lazy.
Changes. And also, yes, a couple of these aren't going to be what they're supposed to be, but that's because I don't want to spend money right now.
We totally understand.
You don't care enough about our game.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh. You are
That is the big shame. Oh no.
super big shame here. So. Almost done. There we go. There you go. That's all of them, and then this fucker.
Bronwyn, Hustler, Vamak, and Sulfarn.
So you don't know this guy's name, but you know his profession. So that's his name.
Was Rustler the Kenku?
Yep. Yeah. So he's gonna be a fun one as time goes on.
Yeah, but why isn't he a bird? That's not an indication. What?
Because I don't have access to bird people. Because they're cheap and they don't give you a generic bird person for free.
Did they give you a generic bird?
I can do a generic. I could probably do a generic bird, but I don't really want to do a generic bird.
I could draw a generic bird, just not now, obviously.
Oh,
bird.
All right. So these four are senior members from Guts' and Cassandra's a mercenary group, which was named. Was it the Nightmare Vanguard?
It was the Nightmare Vanguard.
I was hoping that was a bad dream. But okay,
Nope.
from the
I was
Nightmare
hoping it was a
Vanguard.
bad dream.
So that's a thing. So congratulations. They're here. Both Cassandra and Guts do know them quite frequently. In fact, Ronwin, the two of you know, just stepped down a few months prior to you leaving to Maple Frost as the leader of the mercenary company. So you have 2 weeks to do things before the entire expedition happens.
Oh, fuck yeah. 2 weeks of ass beating.
So
Or doing other stuff, because who knows, we could be fighting stuff, or we could find nothing to fight. Who knows?
we will find out.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing.
That is literally DM
You have
discretion.
2 weeks to do this. You're going to have a few adventures
All right.
prior to leaving.
Sounds good to me.
Is there anything you guys want to do after the meeting, or you guys just kind of want to speed along?
I still have a day and a half until fucking apothecary's ready with the
That is true.
potions, so it's gonna wait it
I'm
out.
gonna give the armor to people.
You're going to give the armor to people? Alright, give the armor.
I give cloth to Cassandra. I give plate to Guts. And I'm just gonna go somewhere to sell my leather armor of +1. Oh yeah, all your armors is +1.
So
Plus
basically,
one plate. Okay.
so plate plus another AC.
Yeah.
Super generic magical armor of protection, basically.
Yep. And I'm gonna go somewhere to sell my leather armor of +1. Because I don't really need it, because it has the same effect as my studded armor. Apparently.
I go from 19 to 22 AC.
I'm sorry, what?
I
How
go.
would you
Literally gave
Yeah,
him
half
plate
plate.
armor. The fuck?
It's
I thought
Okay,
you
What do you
already
think
had
it was?
it's +1 plate armor. Is even better.
I thought you already had plate.
No, I had fucking chainmail.
He had chainmail.
So I've made him untouchable.
Eh, kind of.
To a degree.
Don't worry, I will be able to do damage to him.
I can't even find cloth armor.
Nick, look
Be
out
real.
for magic casters.
Like, the reason it gives 3 more than my chain is because in between chain and plate, there's splint.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
there's
I jumped past that.
there's
Yeah,
2
you
AC
probably should-
there, and it's also +1. So
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably should have given Splint.
it's a little late now. It's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing.
Can't even find what
Kinda.
cloth armor is. It's fucking gone. Who cares?
Cloth armor, I'll pull it up, or I'll tell you what it is supposed to be.
It doesn't matter. Tell me it's gold amount because
are
it's
you-
useless.
Are you looking for +1, Chris? That's under magic armor.
It's not even cloth armor doesn't even exist regularly. I can't even find it in the
Wait.
+1 in the magic zone.
Really?
It should be there.
It isn't.
Can
It isn't,
cloth
and I doubt it's any better.
Can cloth armor be +1?
Yes. It should be under light.
Something DM's handbook. Everything's up to DM discretion. The handbook is just a suggestion zone.
Technically,
It's more set of guidelines than actual rules.
It's all such suggestion. Cloth armor is the most fucking D&D 4. D&D 4. That's
I
not
don't
what we
even
want.
see
Yep.
cloth armor in the regular armor section.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
not.
know.
Cloth armor doesn't exist.
We're going to function it as basically leather armor. So 11 plus dex mod plus 2. So 12.
They're just gonna function as leather armor. Alright. So
They
what he
got
actually
leather-
found was 2 leather +1 armors.
Yep.
Yes.
Sounds good.
And 1 splint. Yeah, 1 leather, 1 splint.
One plate.
Don't be bitter just because you can't wear it.
Yeah, it'll just be 2 leathers, 1 plate.
Yeah,
It
2
just
leather
makes
plus
sense.
1s. Alright. I have leather plus 1 armor. I see one of
That armor is going to be stuck to you guts for a
15.
while, mind you.
Oh man, who would have thought?
Yeah, 15.
Who would have thought, he just got literally plate armor. The strong plate plus 1 armor, the strongest base armor.
I mean, I could have gotten him a +3 to that.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, who would have thought giving him the strongest base armor and also making it a +1 means he won't replace it for a while.
I mean, I can still replace my shield since it's still
Still a shield.
Oh,
Can
my
you shield a
Is
+1?
you can.
You can make a shield +1, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Alright. Apparently I was mixing game mechanics and D&D up a little bit with the cloth armor and whatever. Whatever, it happens. So you have that. So you're gonna go and try to sell the +1 armor?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna go to?
Where's the armor?
Yeah, closest thing you can think of is the blacksmith.
To the blacksmith! Actually, wait. It's leather armor, so let's see. Would it still be the blacksmith? Blacksmith would probably still be the best place to go.
You can search around and see if you can get to a tannery.
I'll go with the blacksmith.
Okay. So you head down the main street for a bit, and then turn at the appropriate time, and then you find yourself in the blacksmith, who you see is currently on the near the counter, fiddling with some pieces of metal, and as he's trying to fit something together. And then the tinkle of the bell grabs his attention. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to sell this bit of armor I've got here, and I put the leather on the counter.
Kind of frowns a little bit in thought. He's like, "All right, give me a second." Puts the little bits of metal down and then kind of just pushes it aside, and then grabs the armor and looks at it. This is good quality, considering. 10 gold?
I'm gonna try to haggle.
Try.
How about 15?
Why 15? Well, clearly this is good quality, I'm not going to lie, but you are selling it to a blacksmith.
Where else would I go to sell this kind of stuff?
A tannery or a leather worker. But I'm willing to buy it for 10 gold.
Okay, then.
Alright. Pleasure doing business with you. He sticks out his hand.
I take it.
And then he pulls out 10 pieces of gold from a pouch on his side. Here you go. And thank you for the armor. Alright. Have a wonderful day.
You too, mister.
Alright. Well, that's happening. Is Guts or Cassandra doing anything specific? Or are you guys just waiting?
I'm gonna montage my way to sleep.
Gonna montage your way to sleep. Hold on, let me put some.
Basically, he just walks back to the guild house.
Excuse me, I montage my way back to the guild house.
and then promptly falls asleep.
Correct.
Not even in his bed. He literally walks into the building and then just falls over.
Yes.
Zonked out.
Out cold.
Perfect.
Your character is having so many quirks is kind of fun. Alright. So, while Guts is out cold, and you're dealing with that.
Fucking out. Goodbye.
Cassandra,
What?
you're approached by a man in a uniform
Why? Why to talk to me?
as he comes forward. He gives a crisp salute. Ma'am, are you Cassandra of Nightmare's Vanguard?
Yeah, that'd be me.
And it's like, I have a message for you, specifically a person of your in your group. I believe you have a slime with you
Oh,
at the moment.
Why don't you go with the word? Yeah.
All right, this is a message for this pitch.
Yep.
And gives it to you, and you notice a kind of a fancy dwarven sigil on it.
The fuck. Okay.
Please give this to pitch as soon as you can.
Fun fact: the envelope is made of iron.
It's not-
I mean, like if it has a fancy dwarven sigil on it, it has to be made of metal.
Oh no, the
No.
sigil is made of wax.
Yeah.
It's a wax sigil, or
Okay.
stamp.
Yeah.
It's not like they painstakingly created a thin enough and light enough metal to be used as an envelope that can be unfolded. Granted, they might try to do that at some point because they're
Hey,
dwarves.
man, you can write on tinfoil.
Yep, and you can just somewhat easily erase it. Okay, you can't erase tinfoil. It's impossible to erase tinfoil.
Alright.
Usually when I use it, I cover food.
You can. Fun fact: you can also use tinfoil to start a fire.
Neat.
Reflectiveness and heat. But yeah, so
No, by literally setting the tinfoil on fire.
yeah, okay, that too.
I know it's weird.
So can I help you?
No, we're good.
I was just curious. Alright, so now you have a message for one Pitch Faraday. As the messenger gave it to you, he said, "Have a wonderful day, ma'am," and then promptly turns around and just walks off at a brisk pace.
What'd you do? Fucking.
Look, I had to get one of you guys to do something. Alright.
Yes, because Guts went to bed too quickly.
Guts just
I
decided
montaged
It's in the
my
middle
way
of a
to
fucking
bed.
day, isn't it?
It's like morning, I think.
I don't know. I don't have anything else to do. I don't really train or anything, so.
You could look for work.
We could have looked for work, yes, but
Look for work.
Do physical labor.
he decided to do the standard Bethesda waiting tactic. Find a bed and wait till the time for the quest to be done.
Just gonna relax a bit. At least till tomorrow.
Yeah. So after you got the message, is there anything else you want to do, or you're gonna just like bum off and go somewhere and try to forget about this entire damn thing? Well, Pitch, are you going to be doing anything after getting...
I'm going back to the guild house and I'm deciphering the letter from the original letter from my master.
The written letter from your master? Yes, you are. All right. As you head over there, nothing too strange happens on the way back. Notice there's a bunch of more people kind of coming in and out, and it looks like the city is being more productive than the last seen it for last time. And you heard a couple rumors about the orc attacks and invasion, or at least in this area, are kind of slowing down a little bit from a band of another group of adventurers who are dealing with something on a nearby island.
Okay.
So eventually, the three of you end up going into the making your way back to the guild house, if I'm correct.
Yes.
All right. You notice immediately that you have to step away from the door, step lightly through the door, because you can see inside at the door, like after you enter the door, is just Guts on the floor snoring while waiting.
No bed, just floor.
Yeah, no, he literally just went into the ground and then just decided that that's the best place he's going to sleep. But you knew this habit of his.
Yes, we were quite familiar with this habit of his narcolepsy.
Or more specifically, Cassandra is more than you are. But yeah, as that happens, you gonna go decipher the letter?
Yep, letter
Roll.
deciphering time. / roll d20, right?
Yep.
6.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice, dude.
I have 2 weeks. I can
Fuck
do
you, you're
this.
sleeping. Shut
Oh,
up.
Jesus Christ.
I have
Well,
2 weeks. I can do this.
Alright, so you're able to get a few runes out here and there. You're deciphering it, but it's going to take a while, and you hate this. You know how your master is. He makes sure it's kind of tricky for you to challenge you into figuring out how things are supposed to go. A sharp mind is a very good thing to keep. He keeps on rambling at you. Well, as that's happening, Cassandra, do you want to say the letter, or do you want to hold it on to it?
Fucking he left already. Apparently the fucking dumbass fucking delivery person didn't notice the slime walk past him. That's cool. Alright. Nah, fuck it. I'll see him later. I'm going to the mermaid's grotto.
Alright. While you're at the mermaid's grotto,
Like one
grumbling about
slime in
stupid
this city.
it's like the one fucking slime in the entire goddamn city, and he couldn't even fucking find it.
No.
Nope, that's
The
just nope.
delivery person's super bad at his job.
There could be more than one slime. You don't know that yet.
Fuck it, I'm like 99% sure.
Do you want to roll on that?
What? Okay, sure.
Insight
Fucking
check.
give me it. Fucking what up? What do I roll?
History check.
Fuck.
History.
I don't think I'm good at that. Ah, it's a +1. Not good at that. Fucking 11.
11. They
Yeah.
are, you know, the fact that slimes, although are rare, they're not super. They're more just uncommon than anything else. They're not like 1 in a million. So here and there, you could probably find them here, and like even in the city, maybe 3, 4.
Like, are we talking about
At
the
10 at
talky
most.
variety slimes that he is? Or does it also include the little fucking small shits that you stab and they die and drop slime balls or whatever?
The Taki kind.
Okay.
Comparing the two of them, you will find that you know from experience as a mercenary is probably not the best thing to do. It's kind of like saying you are an ape to them, essentially.
Yeah, but Guts is an ape.
That is true.
That is up to your interpretation. But yeah. So.
Motherfucker came out of a test tube.
Fucking
You see the
goddamn it.
stats? You see the stats? Fuck.
Fucking test tube. Yeah, he's a fucking test tube baby. Specifically designed to murder poor
Specifically bred
unexpected
super
monsters.
soldier, dude.
He is our doom guy of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, if we find a beholder, I want him to fucking use his hand and rip out its fucking eye.
Okay.
Come here, fucker. No more
I am
seeing for
Edge.
you.
I am Edge.
Edge.
So while
Insert Murloc sounds here.
So while Guts and Pitch are in the guild house, Cassandra, after angrily complaining about stupid messengers who don't know how to do their job, is kind of wallowing in the mermaid's grotto for a little bit.
Yeah.
And although all three of you take your time to rest up and kind of just recover and recuperate through most of the day. If you want Pitch, you can roll once again to see if you can decipher that letter
Got it.
after taking a
3.
Oh my.
Wait, end of the day. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use one of my lucky points.
Roll a 1, roll a 1.
Roll a 1.
I'm rolling lucky. There. I used 2 lucky
Finally,
points
something
today.
above a 5.
Fucking finally. Deciphering, you find
Can I
out.
replace that with a 9?
No.
Deciphering your master's writing is, as you kind of figured, after taking a short break and going and trying to get into it again, is a pain in the ass, and you absolutely hate the fact that he does this, and hope his paranoid ass doesn't keep on sending you coded messages. But after a longer rest and frustration and making sure you actually ate and what have you, you were able to decipher a good portion of it. Now, you can get most of this. Primarily, he is giving you general instructions on how to properly maintain and take care of turrets and possible ways to improve them. Along with that, he also suggested to find a more reliable and a more damaging ranged weapon, just so that you can keep you and your foes at a distance. From what you were able to gather.
Whose cat was that?
Cat.
That was my cat.
Kit.
She has the best type of timing ever, you fuck. Alright, are you happy now? I thought so. Oh? So,
Everyone
while
loves
my cat
cats.
is blocking my view, we'll continue to talk.
Nah, most cats are ass.
So, yeah, I thought so. Damn it, cat! I hate you.
Not really.
Listen, it always lands on its feet. Just take it and chuck it away.
It's not
Turn
that.
around.
It's that she pokes her
Leave.
head through the door. So, and my door likes to swing open. Pretty much everywhere. And while I'm playing this, it kind of gets loud and echoes through the hallway.
Oh man. Good old
Now.
Agnes.
And the best part is she likes to double check on me a lot.
Still making sure you're not here. She
Yeah.
needs to make sure, so that way when you die, she can eat you.
Yeah. Or she knows where I am so she can murder me. One of the two.
Murder you while you sleep.
There's also that.
She has yet to figure out how to open my my box cutting knife to use, so that's wonderful.
Always a good thing.
It's just gonna one night just lay on your face.
She's still trying. The problem is I'm like the second target. My brother's the first target. She likes laying on him
Ew.
while he's sleeping, so he's like, not on the face, but just like on the chest. But-
Depending on how heavy the cat is, this could be an issue.
Pretty light. She's almost.
Uh,
She looks pretty young, but she isn't. And she's she's pretty light-ish.
I've just seen some fucking fat cats, and I'm like, yeah, that probably wouldn't be good for you.
Nope. No fat cat levels. Our last fat cat decided to become super skinny, and then died from old age, basically.
Who the fuck is King's voice? Why is he here?
He was the king's envoy, remember?
The king's
Fucking
voice
right.
is the basically are essentially a group that comprises of people who have the authority to be the voice of the king, because he can't be everywhere. That's as far as you guys know of their history, and perhaps you would like to do more searching around about that. If you want to, that'd be cool. You don't have to.
Suddenly you have a bunch of assassins after you.
Yeah. So suddenly, since you're poking your head, it turns out the king is not super happy about that.
And you die. Yeah.
But yeah, no. So you have you note down. I'm guessing pitch that you note down all the the materials and what have you for better improvements for your
Yes.
turrets.
Yes, most obviously. Good advice from my master is usually good advice.
Usually,
Usually. Except when it's not.
except for when it's not.
There's a lot
So-
of that.
As that is done, and the day, as the night comes by, Cassandra stumbles into the guild's house because hey, free room and board. That your night ends, and you guys go to bed.
I technically don't need to sleep.
Yeah, but the two actual people who aren't mystical creatures that don't need sleep actually went to bed and slept.
Yes. And that means I do stuff throughout the night.
Like what?
More research. You're going to find this is a theme.
I kind of figured that one out, but I like to have some doubt in there just in case. If you wanted to actually do other things than research.
Well, I don't really have much stuff to mess around with at the moment, so...
Yeah, it's true. So, it's now after 8 hours, nice and early. The sun is just starting to peak up and just start shining all over the place in the city while you guys wake up. Or two of you guys woke up and the other person kind of realizes there's sunlight like beaming into the room.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and fucking do some shit. Those are useful.
So,
No,
Guts, are you going to be doing something
Nothing might not happen today, but
after breakfast?
might need this.
Like probably stretching and get all the kinks out because you fell asleep on the floor.
Yep, gonna do some stretches. Gonna Do a set of push-ups, set of sit-ups, a mild jog.
He's gonna do his mini training montage.
Mm-hmm.
Good old One Punch Man training.
You know it.
Yeah.
10 setups, 10 push-ups.
It's 100.
They don't know that.
I don't know that.
They do now.
I know it's a stupid.
Now they
shit. I know
know.
it's some stupidly big amount,
It's a.
and it's like, bro, that's not how that works.
No, dude. It's
It
a.
was 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 crunches, and then like a 10K run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, just basic strength training.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
basic strength training, and he just so happens to basically have the unlocking potential after that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
You can go to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
All right. And as the morning goes, and you after you eat and what have you, and got stretched out, you get over to the blacksmith, and you see that he you don't see him at the moment, but in the background you can hear tinging and like just hammers hitting an anvil. And so you're in the place, but it looks kind of empty. Do you want to try to get attention?
Nah, I'm just gonna stand there.
Just okay.
Yeah.
Can you roll stealth
Before you
check,
could
please,
just fucking
Stephanie?
stand stealth check. I mean, he's not trying to be stealth.
I know. just do it. I'll explain in a minute.
Oh.
All right, sure.
Hey.
Sure, fine, let's do this. So somehow you're in full plate and clanking around. You were able to casually walk into the store, and perhaps the sound of the hammer being hit, or what have you, were basically drowned out you entering the store. And as you just stand there, you notice that there is a young woman that was doing that is like shifting things on the shelf and putting things back and just generally cleaning and humming to herself. And you just kind of stare patiently, waiting. She doesn't see you at first until until she's turned to go check another shelf, and then notices a goddamn huge human in dark plate just patiently staring at her, and she damn near dropped what it was in her hands before she quickly grabbed it. Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. I didn't see you.
How can you not see me? I'm gigantic, so to speak.
You've mastered the art of standing so perfectly still that you become invisible.
Yes. Perfect. He has mastered the
References.
technique.
So, I get absorbed in my work. I'm sorry. Fathers, are you here for anything on sale?
Just
Or
wondering what
work?
types of shields you guys have.
Oh, I can help you with that. If you would follow me. She kind of happily waves,
Sure.
and she directs you to a couple through two small shelves, and you can see them on the back wall. And there's a few shields here and there, a few bucklers, a few kite shields, a couple impressive looking tower shields. These are the current shields we have. We can make one for you to order, but that would require time and a bit more money, and my father would have to get involved with that for obvious reasons. So, what does any of these look appealing to you?
Are any of them better than my current shield or no?
You have to check that out yourself.
I'm
Or shields just a generic, these exist, don't worry about it.
checking right now.
Put simply, he doesn't know.
Yeah, I literally am checking this shit out right now. So, most shields, you know, are essentially roughly the same overall. Better quality is better quality, but primarily any shield is going to be roughly the same level of defense. Tower shields, on the other hand, are a bit stronger. However, they restrict your mobility pretty damn well.
Okay.
Mainly because it's a tower shield.
And they're heavy as fuck.
What color is my plate mail that I just got?
Kind of a dark gray.
Okay. Not shiny or anything.
No, not super shiny.
Okay. I don't think you have anything.
She kind of frowns. I'm sorry. Sorry, I couldn't really help you too much about this. But you have a wonderful day then, if that's all you need.
Yep, you too. And I walk out.
Oh, you don't want to sleep on the floor of the blacksmiths?
Can you just?
Please don't. Please do not.
Oh, what was that, Ian? Sleep on top of the table? Okay.
Oh no!
Seriously, don't. You're gonna make.
I mean, they didn't
much
notice
worse.
me before. What are the chances they're gonna notice me now?
Yeah,
Oh, they
man.
will.
Fucking, he sleeps like a rock. He won't ever move.
Nah, I just leave.
Okay, so for tower shields, essentially, you have disadvantage on attack rolls. You have a half but you can use it as half cover.
Oh
And you can
shit!
spend an amount of movement equal to half your speed to have 3/4 cover until the start of your next turn.
I would imagine it takes a bit to switch between shields.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will, and it is fucking 45 pounds of metal that you're throwing around,
Yeah. Alright.
including your plate and what have you.
But have you seen his strength?
I know his strength. Trust me.
You can use that shit as a frisbee.
I know.
I think I'm good for now. I'm gonna leave.
He wants to go for that Captain America build.
I don't think he wants to go for the Captain America build, but yeah.
I've just stayed a paladin.
I mean, he would probably go into. Now we're going into. I hate being a nerd sometimes. It just kind
What
of.
do you think is the
stumbles.
multi-class option here? Paladin just seems really nice.
So why the new blacksmith when the blacksmith is already there?
Because this one is black.
Oh. Well, you haven't seen the whitesmith yet, so which isn't. That might sound like a joke, but it's a legitimate thing.
Yeah, it is. I know that much.
Is it magic related?
No, essentially, a blacksmith will make the the hardcore thing, like basically say a shield. He'll make the rounded shield thing. Whitesmith goes into and does detailing.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
the aesthetic
essence.
guys.
Yes.
Very much aesthetic, and they usually deal with more like silvers and what have you. Yes, there is a whitesmith in this town. No, I'm not going to tell you where it is unless you really need it.
Hey, where's the whitesmith? I want to get my armor detailed. Not
Again,
actually. Good.
Are you sure you don't want to spend your money and fucking engrave your amazing feats into your armor?
Fucking,
get your PTs done.
I know that my armor is like a dull gray, and that's good enough, alright?
Okay, but
You're
like,
not supposed. You're not. I'm guessing you are not going to be one of those people who are going to get the knights in shining armor.
what if you went to the whitesmith and you got edge inscribed on it 1,000,000 times all over, so it looks like it has like a feel. If you look really closely, it says edge.
Dude, that's actually awesome.
Would you like to go to the whitesmith?
I want to go to the whitesmith.
Yes.
So, as you're leaving, you kind of turn and kind of ask, the young woman, the whitesmith, in essence, and she's like, oh, okay, so you continue down the road, and then you should basically just follow it down, and in the next cross section, it should be the building there. In essence, what she gives you a kind of poor, embarrassed directions is this building.
Be sure to mark it on your map.
Turn order, dude.
Ah, nice. It's even in the white.
Get this shit out of here. Fucking turn order. What the fuck?
Here, let me help you with that.
Oh, God. Alright, bye, turn order.
Goodbye. You'll be back in a little bit, don't worry. So you walk into a place that is fairly clean, and you have standard stuff, like a blacksmith here and there, but you can tell immediately that there's bit differences. There's just these fine details that are done to these armors, and you can tell that this place is primarily catering towards more of a uniformal. More for uniforms or lordships, primarily. And you can see on the table that there is a young man kind of painstakingly starting to inlay in a half-finished piece of armor. Do you say anything to him, or do you watch?
I just stand there.
You are. As he's working diligently,
Never gonna happen.
he kind of shifts the piece of armor around a little bit and sees your gray slate armor, or like your dark gray armor.
What happened to the stealth
briefly.
check, though? What if he rolls another 20?
You want to do a self check? That's up to you.
You're gonna
I'm
use
it's
the
another
very,
hour
I'm
of
very
your time.
apparently there, apparently.
Yeah, so he kind of stops as he's putting it down a little bit. Because he hears you clanking into the room, into the building. Kind of looks up. Yes, can I help you?
I'm sorry for you, poor soul.
So how much would it cost to engrave my armor?
Specifically, the plate you're wearing.
Yes, the plate.
It would take me. Let me. I'll be right back. That's a bit more of a harder.
Don't give any estimates,
That I
bro.
don't
You don't know
know.
what he's asking for.
So he goes like, I'll get the master. And he kind of bows out and then goes in the back, and you can hear kind of muffled talking a little bit here and there. And an older gentleman comes out. Yes.
Sorry.
And I heard that you wanted to engrave your.
Yes, I would like the word edge etched in.
You can see the older gentleman.
the part where it's really tiny
Right.
and everywhere.
His graying hair, and he kind of quirks an eyebrow. The word edge. Would you
Yes.
like that in multiple languages as well?
Oh my god, intimidate every.
As many languages as possible, repeated across the entire surface of it, yes.
Kind of taps his
Poor soul.
his chin. That will be a tidy sum. However,
Oh
it will
man,
take
does
a
he have
while.
a convenient quest?
I can tell you right now that At the moment, we can't do it, but if you give me half the pay now, I will show you about the amount of languages we can do. And when about 2 days' time or so, we'll start working on it. However, we will need that. We would need to have that armor at our place for about. He's like pauses and then he starts walking around you and muttering to himself for a few seconds. A week.
Wow, good thing we have 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
So, in 2 days' time, do come back. We will have enough time to do your order, and during that time, if you want to pay us half price, which is going to be about 150 gold.
Total, or is that half?
That'd be half. 300 for the total.
Shit.
You are asking us to inscribe small and a lot of designs on an armor that I hope you would like to keep functional.
Hey, you got a point.
Okay, but like, what if you took out the part where it was different languages? How much is that?
Yeah.
How much for just Edge? Just one language? Or is it still the same price?
Same price. Languages, especially for what you are asking for, isn't going to be too variant in price. A few copper here, maybe a silver there, depending on the thing. But overall, it's going to be the same price. And considering that you helped, I'm giving you a discount.
Fuck.
Not a major discount, mind you, but still, a discount is a discount nonetheless.
How much to just tint my armor pitch black?
Don't you mean green for the green flame blade?
Green flame swords.
Pitch black is edgier.
Okay, but like, what if you got one big edge on the chest?
That would shouldn't take too much of a time. I can perhaps do it in a half day's time for 15 gold.
Okay.
That's
and-
an easy
Super
one.
easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then how much would it be for just one big edge down the center or across my breast?
Just one big edge
Just one
across
big edge.
across your across the chest.
My breast, yes.
One
Yes.
giant edge would be
He is Edge Man. Man of Edge.
considering the size and everything would be probably 15 gold overall. That's including the blackening, mind you. 5 gold in this sense because it's such a larger thing. I don't have to be more painstaking with it.
Alright.
Or you could try and scrounge up 300
And
gold
that
in a
would
week.
require a little bit of time. I can do the blackening by then and have it done by the end of this day, but I cannot do the etching and inlaying. That takes a bit more time, and we are setting something up,
Okay.
as it were, for the next couple days.
So if I bring it back in 2 days, would you be able to do it then? Like, for the intricate etching?
Yes, easily.
Alright. So how much pay now? I would like that then.
The blackening would be 5 gold because that's for half, and then for the etching, are we thinking of multiple languages and just a bunch of it?
Just
originally?
one across my breast. In plain English. Or common.
Common.
That would be
Fucking English
Another-
might as well be common.
5 gold. Grand total of the entire thing will be around 15 gold. If that is okay. This is essentially just setting it up so that you have we have a guaranteed time space for you in 2 days' time.
Yep.
In essence.
That sounds fine to me.
Okay, minus 15 gold.
Yep.
Or not 15, but 10. The rest of it will be spent. The next 5 of it will be spent when you give it to him.
Alright, so give him 10.
Alright, give him 10. A pleasure doing business with you, and I will see you in 2 days' time.
See you then.
Do you roll a perception check?
Oh,
You may have just got scammed.
Possibly, I don't know.
good old perception checks.
Hey,
Yay!
Hmm.
Alright, so as you walk out, you can hear him. Finchaz, what is with him and trying to do so fine detail? And kind of grumbles to himself as you walk out. Essentially, he's kind of grumpy that your original deal was a thing. That's a lot of work, which is why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
But he is ever a professional and didn't complain until you were almost out of the shop.
Almost.
Almost. So, now that you have gone through the blacksmith and the whitesmith, is there anything else you want to do?
No, that should be it.
Just go back to your strength training montage.
All right. As you kind of head out casually, which direction are you gonna go to do whatever the hell you want to do, Guts?
Have not decided yet. So I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the street.
It's gonna be like in the middle contemplating
stand
stuff.
there.
Like literally, you just exit the fucking store, and you just gonna stand there,
Yep.
looking around a bit. As you are doing that, a familiar face appears coming from the north
The fuck?
of your character. You know her as the apothecary lady. And she kind of looks frazzled, though, as she kind of is wandering around a bit and muttering to herself. Is there anything you want to do?
Nope. Just gonna stand there.
You can stand there and let her go by. Alright.
Good move.
So, as he's standing there in a intersection, contemplating whatever Guts contemplates, anything you two are going to be doing?
More deciphering.
Fucking. I'm gonna. Here's the day. I'm gonna fucking spend the morning
Mm-hmm.
at the fucking. Try to spend the morning at the Coliseum, see if I could fucking train and fight people.
Alright.
Get lunch at the Red Blue Lobster. Go back to the Coliseum and fight more people, and then end the day at Mermaid's Grotto.
You are very productive.
I
Gotta
basically
keep
just
trading.
I basically just do
I wasn't
my-
fucking born a god like Super Soldier over there.
I'm just in my studies all day basically, unless I need to do something else.
Alright. So, as the day goes by, Guts is kind of just standing in the middle of the intersection, contemplating things, and probably wandering around the town. Cassandra decided that the best way to take this downtime is to not do downtime, but to train. Something that some of your mercenary group thinks is kind of thinks in an abnormal way, but others not so much, because everyone needs some downtime, or so they grumble. Pitch decides to hold themselves in the study room and barely interacted with anyone aside for meal times, because they got far more important things in that deciphering and figuring things out.
So I do one. So I'm gonna do 2 rolls, right? One for the just general research for the first time, see if I success that one, and then
Yep.
another one if I don't succeed or if I have something else to do.
Yep.
9.
Mhm.
What's the result?
You're working on another rune, but you can't quite figure it out at the moment. Perhaps something kind of more entertaining. Who knows?
Okay, and then the next part of the day. 16.
16. So you fully deciphered the rest of that letter from your master, which
Da 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 da.
is a. Although you've got the entire gist of it from what you've deciphered before, it just feels more personal and reminds you of your dear old master being a paranoid and person who is very agitated about certain things that you do, and it just generally gives off a grumpy vibe as usually.
Wasn't there supposed to be a way to contact him in the letter or something?
There was one thing. It took you a little bit of timing to realize, but he also put another fucking message in there, not including that deciphering part, mind you.
I have to now decipher the deciphered part.
Nope. It took you a little bit of time, but before you realize it, but certain letterings and what have you, after you've written that, for an essence, spelled out a sentence. We'll send you a message soon.
Okay.
How soon? You have no fucking clue, but he will send you one soon.
Okay.
Someone already has it but doesn't want to give it to you because she is kind of currently in an arena fight.
Indeed.
And while Guts is wandering around in the city, Cassandra is being very productive. And during that time, she runs into those former those footmen that you guys decimated just prior to your adventures in whatever the dreamland that was. And they eagerly decided to try to fight her again.
Solo?
They're going to see if they can defeat her solo.
Well, they might have a good chance.
The instructor, however, kind of took one look at both them and Cassandra and decided the best method to try to teach them something was that they had to do it by barehanded. Cassandra, roll.
So they need to beat the
D20.
magic caster by punching her.
Yeah. Cassandra, roll a d20 when you have a chance.
Chris? Chris?
I think it went off.
Mm-hmm. He pulled a dip on you.
Dead. How dare he?
I ping
I
him.
know, right? Why did he ping?
It-
He's not at his
Well, he's
computer. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
no, he's not.
What are you
he's
expecting
okay.
to happen?
Do you think he has like a chip in his head that goes, "Oh,
My God.
Discord pinged"?
I've been pinged on Discord. Must run back.
Do-do. So how are your guys' days going?
Oh, it was, yeah, nice.
Ta-da.
His
Welcome
return.
back. Your turn.
Yeah.
So essentially, the bunch of footmen that are like trainees for the guard that you fought before
Oh, nice.
were your opponents, but the instructor kind of decided that the best way to do things is to have them try to fight you barehanded. You need to roll a d20 to see how the result was. Because I'm not going to do another fucking fight with.
I'm gonna roll harder for
You're
it.
not gonna do a full fight without us.
Roll another one.
Can I just replace that with a 14?
I'm contemplating it, but just roll another one just to see, because I have multiple ways to deal with this. All right. So, turns out that they had no fucking prior training of how to do barehanded fighting, and it was proven as you soundly beat the living ever shit out of them.
Again.
Easily, just by dodging them and basically obliterating them. It was yet again a humiliating defeat for them. However, they did learn some valuable information and a really good lesson.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sometimes things are going to be at a disadvantage, and sometimes, and most of the times, spellcasters are a bitch to deal with.
Ayo.
Now, as that is what you did in the morning.
Oh.
That
Hell
was
no.
your morning fight, and then you went to the Red Blue Lobster, which is a really weird building because half of the roof was red, the other half was blue, which was a very interesting thing to see.
It's been a very interesting conversation, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I want the one half to be red, one half to be blue. I'm sorry, what?
Do you want to ask the staff about that?
No. I'm here for food.
You're like, I'm here for food. I'll just pretend to think about this as you eat, and then nothing too major happens at the restaurant, but it was pretty decent food.
Nice.
Kind of liked it a lot.
Only
not
decent.
Yeah, only decent. It's good. It's good food for the money you spent, basically. But it's not the best food you ever ate.
Yeah.
And you've traveled far, so you've eaten a lot
Yeah.
in different places.
You've traveled far and wide.
Specifically just to eat food.
Yeah. The
Yes.
entire reason.
The entire reason you joined it's
The
not
entire reason
power.
for traveling, just to eat food.
Yeah.
Yes.
You joined the mercenary group because it gave you an excuse to wander around and eat more food.
Yeah.
Wait, when did they become guts?
They were always me.
That doesn't eat food.
He just
He eats rocks.
he eats sharp rocks.
I eat swords for breakfast.
What do you eat for dinner, for lunch?
Oh, bacon.
Good man.
Cut with the blood of my enemies.
Ooh, and then for dinner?
Not knives.
Forks and knives.
That
Nope,
was
just knives.
significantly
Knives are
less-
edgier than forks.
like, significantly less cool.
Niff.
So you spent that. Both of you spent. All of you ended up spending that day basically just doing your own things and going through things. Cassandra did have a wonderful evening time in the arena. Do you want to roll to see what you fought? The 1d50.
D50. Fuck yeah.
Let's see if you get destroyed.
Give me a 50. Fuck.
So they brought in a couple bandits that were caught and tried for murder.
No, I sentenced you to death in gladiatorial combat.
Yeah. It was they agreed upon this because if they are able to kill their opponent, they'll be set free.
Oh shit!
After
If they kill
all,
their opponent, they're set free. Oh man, fucking hold up. Let's do this. Fucking let's do this non-lethally.
oh, so you're gonna non-lethal deal with these three,
Non-lethally.
blow their brains out.
I mean,
With-
you can blow their arm. You can blow their. You can cripple them. They're still living.
That is very true. So,
Oops! There goes your arm. Looks like you're one-armed now. That's cool.
so after laughing to yourself for a little bit, you ended up showing bandits that there is, in fact, something worse than death. Its name is Cassandra. When she's bored and wants to make sure you learn a lesson. And they, by God, learned a lesson. Never, ever cross path with Cassandra.
So
Because more than likely, you're going to be missing a limb or two. So
Yeah.
now, their punishment was done.
one guy's arm's gone. One guy's leg's gone. The other guy is a torso now.
That poor bastard didn't last that long afterwards.
Yeah, if you don't do stuff to the wound, it's pretty bad.
Oh,
Tis
more
but
along
a scratch.
along lines that they decided to mercy kill him just so that he didn't have to suffer being a armless and legless person.
Damn.
Chris, how could you do this to someone?
Hey man, break the law. I break your limbs.
Clean off to the point where it's kind of horribly useless to a degree. Oh.
Sometimes we get paid to follow the laws. Right now I'm not getting paid, but I need the training.
Training montage.
That was Cassandra's training montage. Well,
We're just beating the shit out of people.
yep, and eating
Watch and
pretty
learn.
decent food.
Watch and learn. Also, holy shit.
I'm sorry, but a couple of bandits against a warlock with determination. It's not gonna go that well.
Cassandra is
not.
filled with determination.
See, I knew the wording was probably not the best to do, but I couldn't really figure something out at the moment. All right. After 2 restful days, you guys still have a good 5 days left.
Don't you
How
mean,
much?
Don't you mean week and a half?
Oh, for this week.
Oh yeah. You know, this suddenly
Ooh.
became Persona.
Yeah, no, this suddenly became Persona because you guys start.
Quickly, what's the weather like?
Holy shit! I gotta get to the shop and buy the gifts.
Gotta fucking get the gifts. Do you know what each person requires?
Fuck, dude. The Kenku probably likes shiny things.
Accurate.
Dude, hang
That
on. I need to
is-
get my Persona deck ready so that way I can talk to the right people and get the social links up. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to get 100%. And if I don't fucking talk to the right people on the right day, they're gonna leave, and then I can't 100% the game.
Persona problems.
No, I'm not better.
Are you sure?
Definitely not.
He was trying to do something that's basically just a really, really tough balance.
Yeah.
100%ing a Persona game leaves little room for error.
Yeah, no fucking about literally this.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no, it gets
Start the-
ridiculous.
Thank God for the internet and guides.
Yep. Because there are crazy fuckers who will go through every inch and detail of it.
Yeah.
And explain exactly what will happen if you don't do the right thing at the right time. Alright.
If you miss this person here, you are just 1 point off, and they leave.
Because of
Get
that
fucked.
one singular point. Nothing else. Could it be 99% there on that person's thing, but that 1% was the most crucial percent that you could have ever forgot somehow, because you didn't talk to them while you were at the park.
Yeah. Or you misclicked.
Or you misclicked.
Left the park instead.
It's like
Check last save 5 hours ago. I'm done playing today. We're good.
Are we bringing back bad memories, Guts?
No.
All right. So after 2 days of relaxing, you got 5 days. However, Guts, it's been 2 days. You have an appointment.
Well, first off, one day I go to the apothecary. Because by that point, it'd been 2 days since I dropped it off.
That was the appointment.
Yeah,
That's me.
that would be the appointment.
Maybe
Yeah.
listen.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking for the whitesmith. Like that 2
No,
days.
It's only been 1 day.
No.
Alright, yeah, apothecary, let's go.
All right. Inside, you found the apothecary being rather even more frazzled than the last time you saw her on the way while you were wandering around the store or around the city. And she kind of looks at you with a frantic look, but it's like, oh, the potions. Give me a second. And she kind of
Time's
goes
up.
out.
Nick.
What?
I will beat you.
So she comes back with one of her little carrying cases. It opens it and goes, "Here you go." Sorry, I haven't had a lot of sleep. So this is
Oh, she
a
gave
magic
me-
enhancing potion. It's essentially the original purpose of this is allows you to basically have magic sight.
You sit. Sit.
Can I ask you a favor?
No.
Ah! Rude.
Oh, alright. And she kind of gives you about 10 of them, or so. the rest of it will be part of. Is just going to be part of my stockpile as agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Have a wonderful day.
So what's the favor?
Just kind of pauses. And my husband's been missing.
Oh shit!
Would you mind checking for her? One of the things, and then she pulls out another one of them out of the magic site. The thing is, there's been rumors of some magic and what have you prior to his disappearance a couple days ago. With the entirety of what has happened with the Orcs and the Thieves Guild, I haven't had the time to do anything about it, and frankly, the guard is a bit busy. I'll throw in a lot of healing potions, a couple of more unique potions, and what have you, and some some gold that I've saved up for other things. If you can find him and bring him back.
Sure. When's the last time you saw him?
She kind of like breathes out a sigh of relief. About 2 days prior to the orc attack, I was going over to the guild house when the attack happened. The thing is, the rumor is that there was that both of us were doing decided to take a trip outside for and the problem is I've been stuck in into here working on potions, so it makes no sense that I would be in two places. The working theory that I have is someone either bewitched or just a shapeshifter or what have you tricked him. We've been hearing a bunch of rumors about the orc attacks, and what have you, and I know you had thoughts of trying to help as much as possible, but I'm afraid that he might have bit more than he could chew.
Mm.
I don't know what you would be running into. I know the general direction is northeast from here.
Who let you know that that was the last time he was seen? Like, going out to a picnic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who told you that was what was happening?
My sister. She works in one of the general stores on the main road and saw the two of us. Supposedly.
So
I thought nothing of it, and I thought that perhaps she saw us earlier when he took me out to lunch, but that she said it was in their evening, and I agreed to stay. It was agreed to stay here.
All right.
A couple of I did talk to a couple of other townsfolk in the area, and they did say some witnesses say that that it was a thing. Something a little bit off about the me that he was with, but he seemed generally the same.
Off.
So appearance wise, and the general way my husband spoke was a bit different and kind of strange would be a good term.
All right.
That, and she kind of nervously looks at you. I don't know what he's gotten into, and for all we know, he could be in a serious amount of trouble. Considering we've been hearing a rumor in that area of a strong beast. Not, although you are fairly strong, I don't know if you guys ever fought something that has destroyed at least a couple troops of guards that weren't sent into the area. Essentially, the guards have vacated the area and consider it a lost cause for now. Especially when the orc attacks have been getting stronger and stronger.
Alright.
I just thought I'd warn you before you start going out and doing this.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
It kind of gives a grateful smile. Thank you. You won't... If you can do what you can for... even if it's just his body, I'd be very grateful.
How about just his...
If that's kind of... Your face kind of like turned slightly green. If that's all that's left, it would be more better.
Bring it,
Oh,
wear
God.
it back. Hello.
I'm back, honey!
I'm back, honey. I am.
How was your day? Oh my god, what are you doing? What? It is me, honey. I am here to
It
give
is
you
me.
hugs and kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. I went out and got us a pot roast. We can eat it together. Oh my god!
Of course.
You did that once.
That was a fun Tuesday.
That was a fun
Fucking Tuesdays.
Alright.
But yeah, no, I leave.
Alright. So you leave. And... Pitch, are you going to be doing anything?
I'm going to be looking into the book.
Which is currently befuddling you at the moment. Because you're more concerned about whatever the fuck that message is that your master is sending you.
Okay, then I guess I'm going out and looking at ranged weapons.
You can, in fact, do that.
Okay, then I'm going out and looking for ranged weapons.
So there's, of course, the blacksmith. And a couple other places. And you also know that there is a couple stores that are essentially woodworking of some sort, and here and there. I used to seen a store that specifically specializes in wooden weaponry, a la spears, bows, javelins.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go to the blacksmith. Or were you about to say another one?
No, that's essentially it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
So I won't lie. I'm not going to make you have like a shit ton of things immediately, because you just decided to throw so much research in.
Huh?
You're not going to be able to unlock all the things because you just spend so much time researching in downtime. Just so to warn you.
Okay.
I have to have a limit, sir.
And what time is it in the day right now?
About mid-afternoon.
Okay.
And Guts gets has something, obviously, after the apothecary. And you do have a bunch of potions of true sight, or mage sight, so you can basically take it, and you can see you have basically Mage Sight / Magic Sight, so you can see like ley lines and what have you, and just how magic works. You might not understand it, but you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're the lights. He has to fight them.
And that's in essence, basically the fairies and stuff that you're dealing with was like an unrefined version, and she basically refined it and made it stronger and more clearer, and less strain on the mind, essentially.
Easier to fight the fairies with.
Yes.
Because that's what we need is another 30 minutes of him fighting fairies.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And this time in the middle of town and get himself thrown in jail.
Yes, that's what we want.
Yeah, you know, I'm honestly surprised you didn't just drink one. The berries are probably tasty.
He would know because he ate about a couple bushels.
He might be gone.
I still here.
Oh.
He's still here.
Question: should we head for our middle of game break?
Probably a good idea. This is probably going to end up being a shorter game.
Probably. I know.
Especially considering I have to be up pretty damn early.
And the fact that you have to like plan out my entire repertoire of research.
That too.
He's got like another week. He'll be okay.
I can figure out the general thing.
You should tell me the turret the turret improvement thing when we get back.
I'll explain that one next session. Because I
Okay.
gotta get the details down, but that was something I've been thinking about.
Okay, be right back then.
Yep.
for some reason because of
Back.
the whole thing. But I've been 3D modeling. Do you want to see what I've been 3D modeling?
Sure.
Let me just take a screenshot.
I got to figure out how to do downtime episodes for you guys, so that you guys get more involved. Or because it feels like the three of you are kind of just barely paying attention during these type of episodes or
I pay
seasons.
attention.
I mean, it's just like mostly like somebody else is doing something.
Yeah, I know.
What? What am I supposed to do here?
Also,
I know.
like, I know what I want to do, so I go ahead and go do that.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm doing too, since my character doesn't have anything to actually work on. Actually, that's a fair point. I should draw blueprints of stuff, but I haven't been given inspiration for some things.
No, not yet. I've been trying to pepper things in, by the way, just like, hey, there's this, that's where, hey, husband is missing.
Yeah, man. We're gonna go do something
Woo!
next day because, like, we're in the middle of Ian's day right now.
Yep.
Yes, I was just going
So,
to
like,
the. I was
We
going
have
to the
get through
blacksmith.
this.
I was going to the blacksmith to peruse the ranged weaponry.
Wow, my turn of being.
All right. Are we all ready to start, or do you want a couple more minutes?
I'm
I'm
ready.
good.
Okay. So. Pitch.
Yes.
You end up heading over towards the blacksmith. And inside the store, you see the blacksmith kind of lazily polishing something as you enter. And he kind of looks over, is like, oh, hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm looking at ranged weapons.
He kind of quirks at his eyebrow and goes, I have a fair few of the newer models of new weaponry. Would you like to see?
Oh, I would love to. Thank you.
Kind of nods. And so he kind of brings you over into another corner and starts holding things. And you notice, at first, it looks like basically a metal version of a bow. And it's like, for those with stronger strength, he says, but he's more focused on a couple other things. One of which you kind of recognize, sort of. It's an old. It is shaped like a little hand weaponry that your master has showed you when you were younger, and has promptly scolded you because you got super curious and tried to use it. This is a small little thing called a pistol. Kind of useful. However, there is an issue. It will backfire on you on occasion. Haven't quite figured out how to get that situated.
What's backfire?
It will essentially jam itself up, and it will not be able to be used until you clean it out. Pretty bad in a pinch when you're in a fight. Because although it doesn't take too long to clean, probably to get rid of, you're wasting valuable materials, and there's a good chance that whatever you're fighting that requires such weaponry is probably going to be in your face pretty soon afterwards.
Can I have a look at it?
He kind of nods and kind of gives you. He gives it to you.
Inspection check, I assume.
Mhm.
/ roll d20 plus 4, I'm pretty sure. Investigation. Okay. That's a plus 5, actually. And do I have advantage on this? Hang on, features. Scroll all the way down. Let's see. I'm just seeing if I have any proficiency when I'm inspecting this thing or not.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You know, I don't know what happened to the one trait that was the variant of the optional of firearms. I can't find where that one went. Yeah, it's not here for some reason.
Interesting.
But yeah, d20 plus 5. I'm using a lucky point.
Are you sure you want to use a lucky point?
I'm using a lucky
Yeah,
point.
it is.
I'm good. There goes
So, how many more lucky points do you have left?
I have one more.
They restore at the end of the day, right?
Yep, they're restored at the end of the
This is
day.
like great.
They're good
we're
for.
probably not doing anything the rest of the day. Might as well.
There is.
There's a possibility we get ambushed in a guild house in the middle of the night,
There is.
but why wait for a possibility when you can go for something that's for sure happening?
Yeah, because if you have them, use them. Don't want to waste.
I just
Master Ball says hi.
Okay, but that's like an instant guarantee, and no, you only use Pokeballs. Fuck you.
We're talking about Pixelmon, by the way.
I was talking about
it's just a
Pokemon in general. Yeah.
That's a Pokemon in general thing. Just use Pokeballs. Why the fuck use anything else?
Better chance of stuff.
No, Pokeballs.
I don't know. Quick balls are pretty awesome.
Yes, but Pokeballs are fucking aesthetically pleasing.
True. Well. Yep. You know what this is. Pitch, you've seen this, and you know how it works. This is, in fact, a pistol. It's not probably the best quality of a pistol, but it's still a pistol nonetheless. You can totally use this.
Okay.
It just took your master a long while to make sure you for your master to allow you to use one and learn. Considering your wisdom or the lack thereof that he has noted.
My specific disposition.
Yeah.
I bet Guts wouldn't feel it if you shot him. Fucking won't.
So,
You seen his AC?
Let it fly.
alright, do you know how firearms work?
Yes.
That includes the backfire mechanic.
Yes, I need to find the gun thing again. Where is
Give
it?
me 1 second, I'll tell you.
I'll use gun when you
Time's
have
up.
little Eldritch energy.
Because gun has piercing, so screw your armor.
I can just block bullet.
Bullet goes through your arm and shield.
I can block bullet with weapon.
bullet break weapon.
I can block a bullet by not being hit by a bullet.
That's right.
Yeah, just pro tip, don't.
Just don't get hit. Just be better.
Just be
What?
better.
You're on 1 HP and about to die? Don't. Like, that hard for you? Idiot?
Nah, man, the person you tell that to is the person that's on their last death saving throw. No, just don't fail. Don't roll below a 10. You'll live. Easy peasy.
Did you find gun thing?
I did find gun thing.
Can you link gun thing?
I can
Was
link
it good
gun
old
thing.
Maddie Mercer's gun thing?
Yeah. Because it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
I link gun thing.
Thank you. So is this a palm pistol or normal pistol?
Let's see, what was your original weapon? I think you were using a crossbow, right?
Yeah, I was using a
Palm pistol, then.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Currently, you have a palm pistol in your hands.
Okay, so he's offering me a palm pistol.
Yeah, you can tell it's a palm pistol. It's not the best thing.
Got it. I'm looking for the. Let's see.
It
Where's-
is a palm
Misfire.
pistol.
Whenever you make an attack roll, roll the dice. The roll of the dice equal to or lower than the weapon's misfire score. The weapon misfires. Okay.
So,
And so if I get a 1 on the palm pistol, it misfires.
Yep.
Reload. Okay, yeah, that's how many shots it has before it needs to be reloaded.
Yep.
Okay. You know, having lucky is actually pretty useful when I have a gun. Because if I get the misfire thing, I can be like, yeah, that's not misfire.
or it could misfire again because luck.
True.
However, you do notice that that was just one of the weapons he had, one of the pistols that you have. He also has a pistol, but it's going to got an actual pistol.
Mm-hmm. What did you say the price was?
So the price for a palm pistol is 50 gold.
Okay, so they're the same in here.
Yep.
Got it.
And then he doesn't have anything beyond a pistol at the moment.
So he has a palm pistol and a pistol.
Mhm.
How much money do I have? Calculating. I'm going to get the pistol.
You're gonna get the pistol? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of eyes you a little bit. And kind of nods. Alright. That would be 150 gold.
Alright
Oh.
then. I give him 150 gold.
Woo! Alright. He kind of grins happily.
Okay. Let's see, calculator. I have 342 minus 150. That is 192 left. Okay. Okay, and I will now add normal pistol to my inventory.
Alright. He also gives you some ammunition. And he's like, I know someone who likes to tinker, so I'll give this as a thanks for helping with the entire Thieves Guild problem. So your weapon does 1d10, by the way, if it fires properly.
Yeah, I'm just writing down the stats really quick.
Yeah.
D10. Range 60 to 140. And let's see. And how much ammo did I get for it?
About like 20 rounds ish.
Okay, so 20 rounds.
Ammo.
Let me add total ammo. And look in the price of ammo, it's 4 gold for 20 ammo for this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is you don't have to get rid of that because you already bought the weapon and the ammo was just given as a gift.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to make mental notes of what I'm gonna have to do in the future.
Yeah.
Because knowing these things is, well, important.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, you can reload 5 times before you're out of weaponry.
You mean fire 4 times before I have to reload? Or, 5 reloads, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
And generally, it's just easier to get like arrows and bolts than it is to get actual bullets. So that's why you have to be more cautious about bullets.
Well, the bullets are literally just like little balls of metal. You need the gunpowder is the part.
Well, yeah, but it's still harder to do than arrows and bolts.
So yes, I have obtained pistol.
Woo! Yeah, pistol.
Nice. Now you can shoot people.
Yeah.
Nice doing business with you, mister.
He kind of gives you a hearty laugh and goes, "Have a wonderful day."
Bye.
Ooh.
Now my next location is back to the guild house because I'm immediately going to start doing stuff then.
What you doing?
I am going to be designing improvements to the pistol.
You're not gonna be able to remove the misfire.
I'm not. I know. But I'm going to, like, figure out a design since I've never made one, and, like, my master never showed me how it's put together or anything, so I'm going to basically just, like, study it, and then make a new, improved design, etc., that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay, I can agree with that. I'm going to keep an eye on that, basically.
Okay.
Not a lot of numbers are going to probably be changing or anything like that.
Yeah. I'll just be like, once I've done enough research, I'll actually draw up some actual blueprints that Pitch would make.
I have a good idea what I'll be doing, but I'm going to think about it.
So I go back and I do a roll, I guess.
Yep. Start your time for
16.
16. So
Actually, wait, would this be investigation technically? Would my research technically be investigation?
technically,
So basically, everything I would have rolled up till now would have been a +5.
well, specifically for your gun, yes, it will be investigation.
So it's a 21.
Okay. You kind of figured out how it works and everything, but you gotta have some of the materials and what have you.
So it's like a simple flintlock, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. It's a flintlock pistol. You have a good idea how it works here and there. It's a good, sturdy weapon. Not the best quality that you see. You can see that if you used a better material or a better wood or what have you, you could probably get a better, maybe accuracy here or something like that. But other than that, no.
Got it. Accuracy would increase its like would
It would just add
increase,
plus
like
two.
hit
It would be +2 to your
plus
attack.
one or +1 or +2 depending on how good I improve it.
Yeah.
Imagine if I make a sniper rifle and it has a +10 to hit.
Sniper rifles aren't probably going to be a thing. You already have a sniper.
Nah, man, if he just throws like 120s, give it to him. He just has to roll 120s in a row.
I mean,
How hard can that be?
At some point, I'm going to make Chris a magic sniper rifle that just like shoots spells miles.
He doesn't really need it right now.
No.
He could basically already do that.
It'll allow him to shoot Eldritch Blast a mile away.
He basically can clear an entire map already with how it is set up.
I don't know if you noticed, but my job is mercenary, not assassin.
It doesn't mean you can't be an assassin. But yes, that's my stuff done for now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll head to the main road to find her sister.
Husband.
Alright.
No, sister.
Well, no, he wants to talk to the sister before
Okay.
get more information.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shitballs. Alright. So, as you kind of wander, and you got the information on what shop she works at, you walk into it, the general store, and you can see the family resemblance on the between the apothecary and the apothecarian and the current person that is manning the front.
Okay.
So,
I walk up to her. You must be Adeline's sister.
Adeline's? Oh, yes. Is this about her husband?
Yep, I'm looking for him.
Oh, she's been stressing for a couple days and what have you for obvious reasons. They are clearly in love.
No, because they married? No way.
Would have thought.
She kind of snorts and then goes, "Not everyone marries for love. But aside from that touchy subject, so what do you want to know? So the only thing I can tell you is the person I briefly saw with him was very similar to my sister, except for small details that only a husband or a family member would notice. The facial features and what have you were a little off. Just recognizable to the point where people aren't going to question it, but fortunately for fortunately for us, but unfortunate for whoever is disguising themselves, the details were noticeable by me when I saw her.
Mm.
And the way that her husband spoke, and the way she spoke were not that wonderfully common. It's kind of hard to explain. So essentially, he was kind of in a daze, and now on occasion he gets drunk here and there just because of the type of work he does, and well, men want to relax. However, it's a bit more nasty. So the problem is that he was very, very out of it, and I know when he's drunk and when he is have other things on his mind. This is very much none of those times, and in fact, I've never seen his face or his responses be this odd. Naturally, by the time that that the guards would be able to do anything about it, the orcs attacked. And as much as she would love to go and help, and she has been, Adelaide's been trying to get any and all information or what have you from townsfolk, but all sources point that the last thing that they saw him do was go northeast during an old beaten path that used to lead to somewhere. And to the guards' credit, they did in fact go and try to check out the area, or at least they sent teams out there. They just never returned. The place is, I don't know what happened to them, but after a while, well, orcs who are attacking the city and missing guards for a equally missing husband, looking for an equally missing husband is a lower priority. Unfortunately. But if you can find him, that would be wonderful. Adelaide is very much in love, and they are a quite happy couple. This is extremely strange for him to do. There is a rumor that kind of been circulating through here and there. I get a lot of people coming through my store, you see, so I get all sorts of little tidbits in here and there. One of the things that I do know, especially when they realized that I was looking for, well, Adelaide's husband, they mentioned that in that general area, there's been this terrifying sound that kind of comes out here and there during the day or at night. Don't know what matter of a creature that makes it sound, but it's quite horrible. I think I've been getting drunkards accounts of it in here and there, but mostly people have equated it to sounding kind of like a cross between a goat's bleat, a lion's roar, along the lines, and something more deafening. Which isn't a good sound.
I would imagine not.
Oh, no. People have been coming back here and there, and no one wants to travel in that direction as much as possible. For all we know, the orcs even tried to go through that area, but again, we don't really have any eyes. our ears in that area anymore, or whatever is causing the problem. Personally, as much as I love my sister, I have a good feeling that her husband is dead. There is no way that he should be alive although he is a hardy shipwright, he is just a shipwright and not a fighter. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of information for you, but I hope that this specific the information I did give you would be kind of useful.
Potentially.
Potentially. She kind of smiles, kind of relieved a little bit. Now, I will tell you right now that that's all. Any and all other information that you're gonna look through in the main road, I'm assuming it did go through me, and I just essentially told you as much as I can remember and what I can relate back. I wish I could do more, but there isn't so much.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of awkward, kind of looks at you. So please, if you can find him as soon as possible, that would be wonderful.
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Thank you very much. If you even if it's nasty, I'll look. If you do it, and you do find him, regardless of the state, I'll give you a discount when you buy general merchandise, rations, and camping supplies and what have you.
Ooh, a discount.
Ooh.
Oh man, this is the one person that hasn't heard of our fucking beating up the Thieves Guild.
Oh no, she
Discount
heard.
for that.
No discount for that though.
Bullshit. Burn her store down.
Fucking
Give
burn
me
her
a
store down.
discount now, bitch. Store's
I
burning
want a
down. Your
discount.
wares are going to
But you know
disappear.
It's like, well, you're not gonna get one if you burn the store down, because that's gonna might catch something else on fire, and might catch other buildings on fire, and then that'd be bad.
Probably.
Just don't get caught.
Just fucking get caught. The only person that's not fucking burnt to crisp are like running around in a panic. Don't get caught. Alright.
You just leave Guts there and they question Guts. Then Guts fucking replies Edge and they don't get any shit out of it. Flawless plan.
Up. I head back home. Not home,
Alright.
but thing.
Yeah, it's a guild house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright. So,
Ah, fuck, it's a new day. Fuck.
Dawn of a new day.
you spent the day getting information and what have you, Guts, about this missing husband. And as you enter the guild house, you notice that Pitch is tinkering with a bit of technology. Do you want to roll and see if you know what type of technology it is?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
He cares not about these things.
Cool. Cassandra, are you going to be doing anything, or are you...
I did the same thing I did yesterday, because I have no reason to do anything else.
Alright.
Oh, hang on a second before you go out and do nothing.
The fuck, I'm already out, fucker.
Oh, right.
You.
Cassandra's been out for a while. Alright.
Well, go out and do nothing.
Go out, do nothing. Eat more from red blue lobster.
I'm gonna do more research on my pistol, and of course take notes and all that fun stuff.
Okay, gonna finish that blueprint of it.
So let's do a roll d20 plus 5, correct?
Mhm.
12. I'll accept that for now.
I will grudgingly accept that. So you got a good general idea how things are, and you actually took a fair few notes about it. And you have the backbones of a blueprint for a pistol. Now.
I just have to draw it now.
Now you have to draw it.
Not going to draw it right now, obviously, because, well, for some reason my computer does not like having a clip running and the voice call open.
Mhm.
Which is really weird, because I'm able to do 3D modeling perfectly fine. Yet I can't do art. It's strange.
That is strange. Alright. As the night comes, Cassandra stumbles away from the mermaid's grotto and into the guild house to sleep, while the two of you either equally are doing some research or resting after a hard day of investigating.
More research! For me, unless Nick's character does something interesting. That requires my attention.
I'm pretty sure now.
What was that you cut out?
That I'm pretty sure no.
Okay, another d20. 22.
He would have said something if he had any interesting ideas. Alright, so you have fully did it. You have created a blueprint for a flintlock pistol. Congratulations.
An improved flintlock pistol. Or at least one of my design.
One of your designs.
Do.
You probably need to do more refinement and what have you to get it to work better. But you got one that's you took apart and reassembled and figured out how it works fully, and you know how to essentially repair this damn thing pretty damn easily.
Yep. So that's my stuff for that day.
Alright. What time is it?
It is
Time for you
8:44.
to get a watch! Oh!
Nick, shut up.
Shut up, Nick.
Alright. Fuck me.
Fuck you?
It's almost 9.
You need to go?
This is a good point.
Next time we'll go
Yeah.
hunting for the husband.
You gotta go hunt for the husband. I apologize for a really chill and relaxed thing.
Ah man, this is great.
It's okay.
We got a bunch of things done. We have, in essence, Guts has a dark gray.
It will soon be
plate armor.
tinted black.
It'll soon be tinted black, and we'll have etched in. What type of metal are you thinking? Like white gold, silver,
Black.
or
It will be black on black.
black on black?
Yes. Invisible to those far away, but when they come close to die, they will see the edge inside them.
They'll see the fucking edge inside them.
Yes.
So that is something that will happen.
Yes.
And I don't know if you noticed, but that was the reason why there's a couple days time before you can do it is because you kind of need the armor for the husband hunting. Now, Cassandra does have a important note for another character, but has refused to give it to you.
Gonna be honest, I kind of forgot.
Yeah, like,
Well, now you remember.
I'll remind you later. Next session. And Pitch did quite a bit of productivity here with getting a pistol,
Science.
figuring out how to make it again and make it, and essentially, and if there is any issue with that pistol, you can repair it. Basically, is what you got there. No like super improvement, so it's not going to be like your range attack +5 or something silly.
Yeah, that would be silly. I have to do a bit more to do that.
Yeah, that would be when you start getting into serious things like dragons and what have you.
Just watch. I'll make a machine gun at some point.
Fuck no.
Have I made you sad?
No. That's just not happening. Okay, it could happen, but it's going to be easily dealt with. Ish. And then, not only that, but you gave all the armors away. You've all three, at least two of you, have made the blacksmith super happy. Just the amount of money that he got from you guys. And you progressed in a little side story.
Hooray! You still need to tell me the spell components and materials I got.
That's spell components and materials.
Just general?
I mean, give me a minute and I'll fucking pull something out. I know.
Because I'm pretty sure I got them from the chest with the armor.
Uh-huh. Specifically, you got let's try. Let's go with that. Give me a minute. I'm going to roll this shit down. So let's see. You find some bone dust, some
Okay.
brimstone.
Some what?
Brimstone.
Okay, brimstone.
Mm-hmm. Some. Let's see. Some coal.
Coal.
And let's some owl feathers.
Owl feathers.
And the last thing you find is a bottle of what looks like a a bit of literally flame.
Ball of fire, got it.
Yeah. This isn't going to be injure. It will not be able to injure anyone. Like it might burn someone, but it's not going to do damage. It's a component and not a thing that you can throw at people.
Got it.
That'll be it.
Okay.
Here we go. We did it.
We did it, Reddit.
Why Reddit?
Why Reddit? Why would you do
Meme.
that to me? Do you
Reddit,
hate me?
Reddit's not even here, Ian.
I'm gonna delete the green blacksmith since we have an actual blacksmith. There we go. And then white.
Can the green? Never mind.
I mean, I can make something like a greensmith if you want, but
What the fuck does a greensmith do?
They're probably just a
Wait, no, the
druid.
greensmith
They
is the
literally
apothecary.
sell herbs.
that's the apothecary. No, the greensmith is a druid smith. It makes natural weapons,
He sells herbs, actually.
aka
So-
staves. Staves.
They're a carpenter.
Yeah, essentially. It's a joke. It's a joke reference, or it's not what a lot of people joke about carpenters and stuff, because there's blacksmiths and whitesmiths, and so there must be a greensmith somewhere.
What does a bluesmith do?
I don't know.
They do things with water and ice.
It's a magic smith.
Ooh.
I would think
What does
that would
their
be
magic
very
purple.
smith do?
They use magic to do stuff.
Ooh.
What would an artificer be? What kind of smith would they be?
A smith.
They are a rainbow smith. They can be a greensmith, they can be a blacksmith, they can be a whitesmith.
So they're a
They can be
pride smith.
Smith. Yeah, you could totally just call it the bridesmith, but yeah. I love the fact that we're bullshitting and then like creating essentially little tidbits and like occupations here for this world. All right.
Anyway. Bye.